John Wayne beat.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, look. Too hot, the haters know they can't fade us. Headed to the top, just stay tuned for the latest. Soon as the episode drop, they gotta play us. All I know is we got the flavor.
What's up? It's your boy LOS, Los from the Flavor Podcast. You are listening and watching the Flavor Podcast. Yo, what is going on today? How you doing? My co-hosts are not here this weekend. They'll be here next weekend. But today's a beautiful Sunday. The sun is out and it's warm outside, so I'm enjoying this day. Let's get to the hot topic. Actually, there's only one hot topic, so I'm gonna make this quick. And I just went to TMZ real quick. TMZ is reporting that Bad Babe, right? That's her name, the Catch Me Outside girl. She had a scary episode where someone tried to run into her house and rob her. And she's also caught in the airport fighting with people. That is the Bad Babe, the Catch Me Outside girl. And I am done with this hot topic, so I want to get into the interview. I have a great interview coming up, and you guys are going to have fun. And I'm going to say their first names, not the last names. I'm going to let them do that themselves. But I got Mayra. What's up, Mayra?
Hola, buenas tardes.
And Sarai. What's up, Sarai?
Hi, Carlos. How are you?
Oh, good. I'm doing good. Sarai, did I get that right?
Yes, you did. So you can actually say it in English or Spanish.
Okay.
So you can do Sarai or you can just say Sarai.
Sarai.
Yeah.
I like Sarai.
Sarai.
That's it. Yeah.
Most people do like
Yeah.
You can call me that.
So, man, welcome to the Flavor Podcast, both of you.
Thank you.
So I want to know a little bit about what you do right now. So what do you guys do as far as for business-wise? Now, I could go over here to my hand right here, and I'm going to place this up to the camera, and this is what they do. But I'm going to let them talk about it, but I am a consumer of the product that they sell. So you want to start it off, Sarai?
Yeah, so currently what we're doing is we are ambassadors of health and wealth with Gano Excel. So Gano Excel is actually a reishi mushroom company. So all the products that they have are reishi-infused products. Mm-hmm. So we have anything along the lines of coffee, toothpaste, things that you use day in and day out.
Wait, not letting you pass that. Toothpaste.
Toothpaste, yes. So toothpaste, because we know that toothpaste is something that we hope people do every day, right? Brush your teeth.
Yeah.
So just in case they ever say, well, we don't drink coffee, we don't drink tea or hot chocolate. Mm-hmm. Perfect. We hope you brush your teeth.
Yeah.
So the reishi extract is in the toothpaste as well.
Awesome.
Yes, there's something for everybody.
So that's one part of it. Now, I want to switch over to Mayra.
Okay.
So what else can you tell us about this product right here? It could be in Spanish.
Ok. So nuestro producto es para toda la familia, para todo el mundo, niños, adultos, tanto como dijo ahí, uso diario, café, todos nos gusta el café, amamos el café, el chocolate, cereal, tenemos jabón, tenemos cápsulas, a quien no le gusta nada de eso.
You said capsules?
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's new.
Yeah, we have supplements.
Okay. What else?
Also, we have the 10 times more Ganoderma. It's 2 products that we have new. It's colágeno in cápsulas that we have 10 times more Ganoderma in there.
So Sarai, what does exactly this do for your body?
So in research studies, it has shown to prove like a lot of different things. I know that in one study, they did it side by side. And before I go into that, I do want to put a disclaimer that nothing that I ever say right now is health claims. I want to put that out there very, very clear, right? Uh-huh. And always do your own research. But they have studied it side by side with patients who have gone through chemo or are going through chemotherapy. Mm-hmm. Because chemotherapy usually, not only does it kill the bad cells, but it also kills your good cells, bringing your immune system down. So it's anti-cancer, it's anti-glycemic, antibacterial, antiviral, anti-tumor. It's almost literally anti-everything.
So is it anti-inflammatory?
Especially anti-inflammatory. Mm-hmm. So it has helped a lot of people, because we have a lot of people in Gano Excel, that it has helped a lot with their arthritis. You know, that's when your joints are very inflamed and they're like in constant pain.
I have arthritis, so on both my knees.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you drink the coffee.
I do.
And have you noticed the difference when it comes to the inflammation in your body and how you feel?
I can say on one knee, and why I say one knee, because the other knee's fake. So I wouldn't feel it on that one.
Oh,
but on the other knee, yes. Yes.
So on the real one, you can feel it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
the
yes.
well,
The fake one I cannot because it's
yeah.
steel.
We're not going to count that one.
It's a metal piece.
Okay. But it has helped on the other one.
Yes, it has.
Yeah.
Yeah. And even with my back, and it helped me out with a lot of energy as well.
That's good.
Yeah, it gives me a lot of energy.
And it actually only has less than 100 milligrams of caffeine.
Mm-hmm.
So that's also a shocker, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because it starts to use your natural energy.
Yeah. No, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I didn't think about it that way.
Yeah.
So is it good for gut health?
Super good for gut health.
How so?
How so? Well, first, because it starts to detox your body. I don't know if you guys are familiar, but we have what do they say, 10 pounds of backed up. Can I say the word?
Absolutely.
Dookie?
There you go.
I'm gonna use the PG-13 words, right? So that's what it starts. I know for my dad, when he started drinking the one that you drink, this is the way that he explains it, right? For lack of better words, is that he felt like someone went up there and just took all the dookie out of him. Yeah, I'm like, thank you for your testimony, Dad.
So it really cleans you out.
It really does, yeah, because the first phase is the detoxing phase.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there's something else that does that. Is it called an enema? Am I right about that? That cleans you out. It's more of a medical procedure.
Oh, then I probably don't know about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So one thing is this is almost the same, but it's through coffee, not someone putting water inside your bum.
Oh, you're talking about that procedure.
Yeah.
The where they put the holes up in there and then they just
and everything just comes out.
Yeah.
This is a little bit different way.
Oh,
more
different
controlled,
way.
more controlled way.
More controlled and more appetizing way, because you get to enjoy coffee. So, yes.
So this cleans you out, gets your gut feeling really good, gives you the energy.
Gives you the energy.
And if you have any aches and pains in your body when it comes to inflammatory issues in the body, it helps out with that as well.
It does. The first time that I ever drank my coffee, I went to the gym for 3 hours. And normally, because I would work out a lot, I would have knee pain, joint pain and all of that. And that day I went to the gym, I felt nothing.
Mm-hmm.
My knees didn't hurt. I was on the elliptical and it almost felt like I was on clouds. I didn't even feel that I was doing my workout.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's an awesome feeling. Because when you're in pain, when you're in so much pain all the time,
that's what you're focusing on.
You're focusing, right? You're like, well, this weight right here or this elliptical, right? Or the stairs, just go straight to the stairs.
Yeah.
This is going to hurt me. The stairs are going to hurt me. But then when you're like, okay, it's been 10 minutes and I'm still on these stairs and I haven't felt any pain.
Exactly.
You're like, can I get some more of this stuff right here?
Yeah. No.
to help me out through my workouts because it's actually working. So Mayra, what have you seen for yourself or people that have taken this product? What have you seen the benefits that they have received?
First, the mushroom help you with the inflammation. That's the first thing. So any part of your body it hurts, it will go away. It was more.
You could do it in Spanish.
Yeah, do it in Spanish.
Español.
Ok, so te ayuda mucho con la inflamación.
Sí.
Ok, ese es el punto principal del hongo. Trabaja directamente con tu sistema inmunológico, lo que hace que todo nuestro cuerpo, que funcione para todo nuestro cuerpo. So, yo siempre digo que escanea tu cuerpo y te da la ayuda en donde necesitas. Hay muchos estudios y muchos testimonios también que ayuda en diabetes, colesterol, presión alta. Tenemos mucha información sobre eso. Siempre a todas las personas les damos la educación primero de en dónde pueden encontrar esa información para que cada uno vea lo que está tomando, lo que ponemos en nuestro cuerpo.
So if you guys didn't understand her, she's saying they always give you some documents. Not documents. You're not getting your papers to live here.
Links. Yeah, links and research studies.
Some links and research studies for you to research it yourself as well. That's awesome because people nowadays, we want to know what goes into our bodies. We don't just take, a bag of Cheetos right now with that dye. What's it called? The red dye?
Red 40.
Yeah. So we want to make sure we're not putting that in our bodies as well. Something like that. So it's good that this company makes sure that you know what you're putting inside your body.
Yes, we always tell the people we will try to educate you first and see what you're giving to your body and how that works. So the first 2-3 weeks cleanse your body and then you will start notice more If you have any pain or you have any other symptoms, you will start notice like right away. Because this coffee, the mushroom, we work with extractor mushroom. So our body will start take this mushroom, absorb the mushroom more faster by cells. So nuestras células absorben más rápido el hongo porque trabajamos con el extracto del hongo. Y de esa manera hemos podido ver resultados en el azúcar. En menos de una hora, como los números bajan.
That's interesting because we didn't say until right now that this is actually mushroom coffee.
Yes.
This is not just beans. This is mushroom coffee. So where does this mushroom coffee come from?
So the coffee itself, I'm sure, is outsourced from, like the main countries, like Colombia, wherever, The company comes from Malaysia. So that's where it started. That's where the scientist and the mycologist lives. And so they started out there in 1995, and then they came here to the Americas in 2002.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
So now I got to ask both of you guys. I'm going to start with Mayra. Where are you from? Because there's an accent there. So we know it's Spanish.
Yes.
So we know you're Latina.
Yes.
So where are you from?
I'm from Ecuador, south side of Ecuador, Cuenca, la sierra de Cuenca. Cuenca está en la sierra. Es frío.
You said it's cold?
Yeah, it's cold. La sierra está frío.
When I think about like Spanish countries, Latino countries, I don't think cold. I think hot. I think tropical.
No, it's
Okay,
cold.
it's cold.
Yeah, it's cold.
That's awesome. So how long you been in here in the States?
I'm in here 15 years already.
15 years. Do you miss back home?
No, I miss my brothers.
Do you miss your family? Your family's over there.
My brothers and my sister, yeah.
I think I would. Well, you said it's cold, so I'm thinking about tropical. Like I go back to Puerto Rico, Mexico, anywhere tropical. I'll definitely go right away.
No. Ecuador has like costa, sierra, oriente. Costa es caliente, sierra es frío, oriente es húmedo.
But is that all the time, or is that
Yes.
just season? That's all the
No,
time?
it's all the time.
Oh no, yeah. You would love to live here.
Yeah.
Because you get all three seasons.
Yeah, we don't have the snow, so that's a good thing, but it's cold.
But it's cold. Oh wow. Okay. So why did you come here to the States? What made you come here to the States and not somewhere beautiful like Hawaii?
Right.
I don't know. My dad lives here. That was the place that I just came the first time, and I'm stay here, Chicago. But I have the pleasure to know more, like Florida, Phoenix, Colorado. So it's different places. And sometimes I think to move, but no, I like Chicago.
You like Chicago? Well, God bless your soul. I love Chicago. I was raised here, not born here. I was raised here, and I love the city. But I can't wait to retire and move to Spain. That's where I want to go. That'll be home in the next 5 years. So,
Nice.
Sarai, where you come from? Planet Orion.
I come from a different planet, guys. No, well, I was born in California,
Oh, okay.
so it's a shame that I'm here, right? I'm just kidding. My parents brought me and my sister here. I think I was about a year, and my sister was a little over that. And ever since then, we were basically raised here in Illinois. We did move back to California when we were like in third grade. They were out there for a year. But, the cost of living is actually way more expensive over there than it is here. So my parents decided to come back. And I do also, hopefully before I am 40, I can go to a place where it's nice and warm and like set my roots there.
Yeah.
Because this cold is not it.
It's
not it.
No bueno. No, it's no bueno.
No. For those who say, oh, I love Chicago. Good for you.
Yeah.
Good for you.
I love it because I was raised here and I got memories here, but I could make memories somewhere else.
Exactly. We can make those anywhere where we're chilling in the beach with a nice piña colada, And we don't have to shovel snow.
So where's your family originally from?
So my dad is from Mexico. My dad's from Guerrero, Mexico, and my mom is from Ecuador.
Oh, awesome.
But not the cold part. My mom is from Guayaquil. Okay. So,
Costa.
Yeah, the coast. So that's where it's nice and hot, like in the 80s. And then the reason that La Sierra is because of the elevation. That's why it's colder over there.
So now I'm thinking, do they wear like big coats?
Yeah, in winter, yeah, it is cold.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Okay.
remember that I went there for September, and we'll sleep like with 10 cobijas arriba.
Really?
Yeah, it's cold, and if you move like your feet like out, it's cold. And
That's
you're
it.
Like,
Below zero.
yeah.
So you went to school out there as well?
Yes, I was at school.
Okay.
In secundaria o colegio,
Yeah.
and I was in the first year of the university.
And you decided to come over here.
Yes.
It's too more cold.
From cold
This
to
is
cold.
more cold, but it's nice. It's nice.
So is it, a quick question. Is it colder over there when it's cold or colder over here when it's cold?
It's colder here when it's cold.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
I don't think we go under zero.
Oh, we definitely go under zero over here.
Yeah.
This is smack your face mama when you walk outside. It's like, "Look, something just hit me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you feel like your nose.
Yeah, definitely out here. Definitely out here.
And the worst part is that it's just so random too, It's like 60 degrees, bam, negative 45.
It's like, what?
Instantly. So I wanted to ask you, Sarai, before Gano,
Yes.
what did you do before?
Before Gano Excel, I was doing a little bit of solar panels, but I
Okay.
was also working at a high school as a high school security.
So what do you mean by doing solar panels?
Like I was going through the training of selling solar panels.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're gonna be a salesperson to sell
Yes.
me a panel
A panel.
to put on top of my building.
Yes,
Okay.
correct.
Can you put solar panels on top of buildings, or is it just houses?
No, you can put it on top of buildings as well.
Because someone
Yeah.
told me they was not building only houses. I'm like, that sucks.
No, you can do commercial properties.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. I need some.
Do you?
Too bad you're not doing that no more.
I can find you a person. Don't worry.
So
Yeah.
before, you were selling solar panels, and then you're doing what else?
I was a high school security. I did
Okay.
that for about 10 years.
Okay.
And then before that, I actually had quit that job and I went into sales for 30 days. And it was the best 30 days of my life. So good that I quit after 30 days.
Oh, okay.
And it wasn't the education that I didn't like about it. It was more of just the constant pitching that
Yeah.
I guess it kind of just like overwhelmed me.
Yeah. And then you get that, what's that called? That something syndrome? What's it called?
Imposter syndrome?
Imposter syndrome, yeah.
I guess,
Because
right?
you're
Is
feeling
that-
so fake about it. Like, it's not
Yeah.
even me. I'm pitching. You want me to pitch this way? No, I'm going to pitch this way. I'll be
Yeah.
like, what's up, yo?
And when you're pitching for like 8 hours straight, it's like, who am I?
Is this
Right?
like on the phone?
No, we had like little puestitos at different stores. So one of the main ones was Costco.
Okay.
So every time a customer would pass by, I'd be like, hey, can I try this microdermabrasion thing on your tattoo so you can see how fresh it looks after I, clean your dead skin? I didn't say it like that, but that was what I had
You
to
probably
say.
would have sold more if you said it that way.
But you know what? Before I had quit, they actually recognized me as the top salesperson for that week.
Okay.
And then I was like, I quit. I can't do this anymore.
I can't
All
take
right,
it.
thank you for the recognition, but I'm gone.
Yeah, peace out.
Yeah.
Awesome. So, Mayra, what did you do before Gano Excel?
Gano. I'm a medical assistant,
Okay.
and I was working in a hospital. Then I was mom, a home mom
Okay.
with my 2 babies, and after that, I started to study for real estate.
Okay.
I was looking at information. I was trying to buy my house, but I was like, it's not right here.
Uh-huh.
So I was trying to see more information, and I was like, okay, I would do real estate. And in that time, when my girl was 2 years, I started going out and learning how real estate works.
Mm-hmm.
And then last year, 2 years, I left real estate and I come to Gano.
Okay. So do you guys do this part-time or full time?
Full time.
This
Full
is
time and a
full-time.
half.
This is full-time.
Full.
Wait a second. Wait a second, Sarai. Full-time and a half?
Full time and a half. Double time. I don't know if you've seen us out there.
You guys are everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yes.
Yeah.
Every day.
You ladies are definitely everywhere. any networking event, I turn on and boom, you guys are in there.
There they are.
Even if the camera's not on you guys and take a picture of somebody else, I always can see you guys somewhere in the background.
Yeah.
There's always a table.
Yes.
Well, I'm glad you're looking that deep. Thank you.
I'm a deep person.
That's nice.
Thank you.
So right now we're gonna take a commercial break, but we will be right back. What's up? It's your boy Los LOS from the Flavor Podcast, and we are having an 8-week course right here at the Flavor Podcast Studio, and you're invited. What you gonna get for that? So what you'll learn each week. Week 1, intro, podcasting. What's your why? Week 2, equipment and studio setup. Keep it professional. Week 3, content planning, building engaging episodes. Week 4, recording techniques. Be clear and be confident. Week 5, editing basics, turning raw audio into gold. Week 6, hosting and interviewing skills, mastering your mic. Week 7, distributing your podcast, platforms, and promotion. Week 8, launch your strategy, grow your audience, and monetize. For the first 10 students, you only pay $297. After the 10, the price goes up to $397. So be one of the first 10 to sign up now. So I can't wait to see you here at the Flavor Podcast Studio. Sign up now. What's up? It's your boy Los LOS from the Flavor Podcast, and we are back. I came in kind of hot there. So we're back with the ladies, Sarai and Mayra. What's up, Sarai and Mayra? You guys are still here?
We're still here.
You guys did not run away? We're good?
Not yet.
Not yet. So right now it's time for the this or that. So I'm going to ask you ladies a question. You guys can answer them individually. If I ask you this one or that one, you choose one, and then you explain why you like that one the best, okay?
Okay, let's
Got
do
it.
it.
You ready? Okay. So, Tom or Jerry?
You're talking about the cartoon?
We're talking about the cartoon.
Okay.
Jerry.
Who's the rat?
Jerry.
Then Jerry.
Okay, so Mayra, why Jerry?
I like the ways he planning everything, and he's like so fast to do all the things. Like just solo improvisa, es rápido.
Okay, sorry, why you pick Jerry?
Because he's fearless and he's the boss.
Okay, all right.
Cat is a scary berry, you know?
Do you like cats?
I have one, but I don't know how to answer if I
You
like them.
don't-
It's because our cat sheds a lot. So I'm like,
Yeah. One of the reasons why I did fall in love with a cat they gave me at one point in my life, and after a while of having the cat hair everywhere, I'm like,
it's like you're,
you need to go.
it's like
I love you, but
get the hairballs, you know?
exactly.
like,
So, Superman or Batman?
Batman.
Mayra?
Superman.
Superman? Okay.
Superman.
So, Mayra, why Superman?
Oh, Superman. I just watched when I was a kid. The first one.
Uh-huh.
And I just go with the cartoon in my head.
Uh-huh.
That's why.
Okay.
But if I see like more like why?
Okay. So you were watching the cartoons of Superman?
Yes.
Okay. Like, that's like Saturday morning cartoons?
Yeah, it was when I was in school. I was like 7.
Okay. Okay, awesome.
Long time.
Long time ago. Long time ago.
It's the old school ones.
So Batman or Superman?
I chose Batman.
Why?
First and foremost, Christian Bale.
Okay.
Are you familiar with the actor?
I am familiar with the Batman actor, yes.
Oh my God. Okay. But also, I'm not too familiar with Superman's story.
Uh-huh. Different planet?
Yeah. Is he from a different planet?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Did she do? Did she
See,
even?
I didn't even know that.
Yeah. So I always pick Superman. There's a reason for that, and I always say this when this question comes up. I pick Superman because the Bible says that we are not from this world. We are from a different world. We're just following through.
Yeah.
So that's why I
believe
always
that.
pick Superman, because he's not from this world.
I learned something new today. Thank you. I did not know that about Superman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot what planet. Gregory, what planet, Superman? Krypton. There you go. He comes from Krypton.
I thought that was a drink.
So, ladies, next question. Chicago Sox or Chicago Cubs? Sorry,
Cubs.
why?
You know what? Probably because of my friends in high school. Because I was like 15. Because I used to hang out with like a lot of the guys, and they were all like Cubs fans. And I'm like, you know what? I'm a Cubs fan too now. Why? Absolutely no reason.
idea.
No reason.
Mayra, Chicago Cubs or Chicago Sox?
Chicago sucks.
Why?
Because I don't know about it, but it was the first time that I go play uno de los juegos.
Sí.
It was Chicago Sox, and I really don't know how that works, but I was there like, yay!
You were having fun.
Yeah.
Enjoying everyone else. Awesome, awesome. So, ladies, this is a serious one. Really serious. Chicago pizza or New York pizza?
Well, unfortunately, I was already vegan when I went to New York. So I couldn't try. Well, it's not unfortunate. I take that back. Exit out. Okay. When I went to New York for the first time. So I can't really tell you that. The only experience I have is Chicago pizza.
Well, you're not missing out.
I mean, I had vegan pizza in New York.
Okay. So,
And it was good.
okay, so
I liked it better than I liked it here.
Oh,
Well,
so
I'm
you-
lying. I love Dimo's Pizza. I know you guys are not paying me for this, but I love Dimo's Pizza.
Dimo's Pizza, is that here in Chicago?
Dimo's Pizza's on Damon and Milwaukee.
Okay, I should know there. I should know what that pizza place is.
Yeah.
Those are my old stomping grounds. Okay. So you like
Chicago.
Chicago
Let's
pizza.
go with
Okay,
Chicago.
going with Chicago.
We're
Okay.
going with Chicago. Yeah.
Okay. So Chicago pizza or New York pizza?
I have to try the New York pizza.
You haven't tried it yet?
No.
Okay. So New York pizza, we have it here in Chicago.
Okay.
It's called Bocce's Pizza. You know, you guys ever ate at Bocce's Pizza? It's a big slice, a huge slice.
No.
It's not squares, but it's a big slice. That's kind of New York pizza.
Okay.
Yeah. So you're a Chicago pizza.
Yeah, it's totally.
But I guess
No,
you
I'd
can
try
kind
it,
of compare
but I
it
would
to
try it.
Dimo's too, because Dimo's sells them by the slice.
A
Not
huge-
as huge as Bocce's sells them, but it's that thin crust, and
Okay.
I would say it's basically kind of the same then. Yeah.
So she mentioned Demos. What will be your pizza place?
We're at the same place.
Same place?
Are you sure?
Yeah.
What kind of pizza do you like? Do you like deep dish? Do you like thin crust?
No. I used to buy the ones in Sam's. No, Costco.
At Costco. That's some good pizza.
That's a good one. It's big and it's cheap.
People really
good.
like.
So
Costco.
are you also a vegan?
Nah.
No.
I try. Well, no, I just eat with Sarai. But
Okay.
I like the meat.
I'm just hanging out with her when
Sometimes.
she eats it.
Yeah.
She enjoys it.
Yeah.
Yeah. We had the singer salsero here, Ricky Lewis. He's a big salsero out in L.A. in Miami, and he's a vegan, and he always talks about eating vegan, eating clean, and leaving those animals alone.
Shout out to
That's the
him.
way I'm be with Sarai.
Shout out to Ricky Lewis. I will eat a chicken wing right in front of you.
No, he won't. I'll slap it out.
No,
of his
when we
hand.
actually went to Vegas, not Vegas. We actually went to L.A. to interview him in his studio.
Oh, nice.
He took us out after, and we ate vegan burgers. And it was actually really good. I'm not going to say pretty good. They were really good.
Do you remember what spot he took you to?
No, I don't remember. I can ask him
Okay,
if
yeah.
you're ever out there in L.A.
Well, because there's this good spot called Monty's Burgers. So have you ever had In-N-Out before?
Yeah.
So you can compare it to that, but the vegan version.
Okay. Awesome. Yeah, I had In-N-Out in Vegas. It was my first time eating In-N-Out in Vegas, which I didn't think it was like that special.
Yeah. You can think of it as like a West Coast McDonald's, I guess.
Yeah,
right?
that's the way I
'Cause-
saw it. Yeah. I was like, I can make better burgers at home.
Oh, okay.
Put a little sazon, a little sofrito. Yeah, we're good.
Oh, wow, on your burgers, really?
Oh, yeah. Tenderize that meat.
Sarai loves sofrito.
I do, but I've never tried it on my burgers.
Yeah, you just still put it in there.
The sazon and sofrito and everything.
Puerto Rican girl.
All right. I'm like, do I smell like onions?
Yes.
So speaking about being Puerto Rican, arroz blanco or arroz con habichuelas?
Mix.
So
Or
so
side by
Puerto Rican
side.
rice, we all know what Puerto Rican rice is, right? Yellow rice.
Yeah.
And then you got white rice. Which one?
That's a tough one because I like the white rice con las habichuelas, but I also like the arroz con gandules. I'm gonna have to go with the white rice and the habichuelas.
Okay, awesome.
And I just came from a Puerto Rican restaurant, like not even an hour ago.
Okay,
White rice.
the white rice. I'm the same. I like the sauciness of having the beans on the side and
Yes.
saucing them up.
Oh my god! Yes.
And since I'm Puerto Rican and I was really poor when I was a kid, putting an egg on top of it
Oh yeah.
and then
that's
scrambling
yummy.
that up, that
Yeah.
tastes so good.
Those
My dad
habichuelas and
used
that white
to
rice.
Used to do for us when I went here.
Mm-hmm.
He was doing this jamon,
Mm-hmm.
cutting like little pieces, and then put the egg, and then put the sazon, the red one, and then put the rice. And we always call the orange rice for my dad. He used to do that for us when I was.
Yeah.
Awesome. So we're going to talk about a little bit about your life. I'm going to go one by one. Sarai, who were you when you were 10 years old?
Who was I when I was 10 years old? Okay. At 10 years old, I was in what grade? 5th?
About that, yeah. Depending on, if you're a good student or not.
Oh, wow. Who was I? I think I was pretty, just invisible and in the background, I was always pretty shy, like a shy person. But also my family is, I say is because they are still, very, Pentecostal religious.
Mm-hmm.
So I was that, awkward girl who used to wear skirts all the time,
Mm-hmm.
who couldn't paint her nails, who couldn't do anything, so...
That's who you were at 10 years old.
Yeah, that's who I was at 10 years
And
old.
you totally became a rebel.
Totally. Can you tell?
Oh, since I know you, just for the people out there, I kind of know her a little bit. I kind of know both of them a little bit.
Yeah.
We're actually friends. And if you ever watch Sarai's videos, she's a rebel. If she's talking about she was Pentecostal before, she's a straight rebel now.
Does that happen to all the Pentecostals?
Maybe, possibly.
Yeah.
Possibly.
It's very strict. It's a very strict
But you know what's
way to
funny
be.
too?
What?
You're wearing a skirt today.
I am. Now I do it by choice, guys.
Uh-huh.
Yes. Now I love my skirts. Probably because I don't have to wear them.
Right. It's not
Yeah.
mandated.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. So, Mayra,
Yes.
a los 10 años, ¿quién eres? ¿Quién eras?
I always be a little girl shying in the back. I don't talk too much. Well, I can talk. I can be now. I can be. 10 years old, I was this little girl responsible for the house. My little brothers. I had a lot of things in my shoulders at that age. So I was a little mom.
Wow. I never heard it that way before. I was a little mom. Wow. So there was a lot of things thrown at you to take care of because the adults had to take care of something else.
Yes. My mom was working every day, whole day. So I take that responsibility. And it takes me years to give mom back that responsibility.
Mm-hmm. How many brothers and sisters again?
I have 2 sisters and 2 brothers. At that time, I was just when my sister was 7 and my 2 brothers was 2 and 1.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait. Kind of. No, 1, my big brother, 1, and then the other one. It wasn't the weight.
Okay. So were you the oldest?
Yes,
Okay. That always lands on the oldest to take care of the little ones while their parents have to go work to
Yes.
provide for the family. And you were that big sister that took care of the household, and they probably didn't like you.
Well, no, my brothers
They
and
were
my
good?
sister, they're really good. They
Oh, okay.
always respect me and love me, and
Okay.
they still say you are my mom.
Oh,
So
yeah. I couldn't stand my big sister.
I can take that, but I try to give my mom that title back to my mom.
Oh, absolutely. That you made me think about my big sister, how much hard time me and my brother gave her, because Mama had to work too. You know, Mommy had to go work, and she was a single mom, and my sister was in charge, and we're always like, "You're not my mama. Can't tell us what to do."
For the next 8 hours, I am.
Right,
Yeah,
exactly,
I know.
exactly. So that's great that your brothers saw that you were the little mom.
Yes, I was.
Wow.
And now I was thinking about that question, and I was like, now I see myself back, and how I feel proud of me right now.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
That's good
'cause
stuff.
Raised 7
s-
kids.
No, a lot of time I judge myself. I was thinking, maybe I couldn't do more, or why I didn't do this or that for them, for my brothers and sister. But then now that I see them, and they have their families, their kids, and they're good people, they are good persons, and for me, I love my brothers, my sister, they are everything for me.
Awesome. Awesome. I love that. And I see you're about to cry, so I'm gonna go this way.
No,
Because I'm about to get those tears, girl. Don't show me tears.
Don't bring them this way.
So, Sarai, brothers and sisters?
I have a sister. She's a year and a half older than me.
Mm-hmm.
So she didn't have to take care of me. So she was good. We were always being taken care of.
Okay.
Yeah.
So mom was always there?
No, my mom and my dad worked a lot of the majority of our childhood all the time. So we either stood with babysitters or we stood with family.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. So who were you when you were 20 years old?
When I was 20 years old, I was pregnant.
You? No.
Yes.
Pentecostal girl?
Well, the Pentecostal thing we left behind after 13. You know, when the hormones start to kick in and it's like, you can't tell me what to do anymore. So that's when that stopped. So at 20, yes, I was pregnant with my daughter. Had her at 21. But who was I? I think I was more of just a 20-year-old on survival mode. Because a lot of the times when people ask me, like, about those times or my kids during that time, it almost feels like just like a blur, you know? Like, I don't remember much, but just trying to survive and go on. Yeah.
I like that you used the word survive. Why did you use that word survive?
Because now I knew that it wasn't just me that I had to look out for, you know? Like, I'm bringing a whole nother life into this world. So I had to make it one way or another because we have to do what we have to do once we become parents, you know?
Was it just you or
Well, me and the father of my kids.
the father did stick around?
Yeah, he did.
Okay, cool.
He stuck around.
So 1 kid, 2 kids?
2 kids. I have a right now 14-year-old and a 12-year-old.
Wow.
Yeah.
I won't even think this, I
No one never does. They're like, you look like you're 12. I'm like,
Awesome. So Mayra,
Yes,
at 20 years old, who was Mayra?
20 years old. I was this girl came here, Chicago, and I was trying to figure it out how everything can work, and I was always thinking to work. I was like, I need to work because I need to help my kids, my brother, my sister. And I was like, okay, I need to work. I need to learn. What can I do? And then I started going to take classes for English. And I remember that I was crying when I was in English class because I couldn't understand anything. I was like just looking in the front and I was crying. I was like, what am I doing here? Or I just took a long way walk to home crying because I was like, I don't understand what I'm doing here. And I just saw these businesses and I was like, if I ask if I can work, but at the same time I was doing my GED, and then I was planning to go take classes for cosmetology, but my dad doesn't want it. So I went to medical system.
Okay. So you had, it's not that you were not educated in your land, right? Or your land you came from, right? Is that when you got here to the States, they made you get a GED because they didn't accept
Yes, I was
Your
18
schooling.
already.
Right. That sucks. I hate when they do that because a lot of Latino countries, let's just face it, this is true. They're smarter than Americans.
Yes.
The schools are better.
Yes.
They are.
And
They're
you
way
actually
advanced.
learn a lot in Latino schools. And then they make you take a GED over here. You probably passed it with como nada. Era fácil.
Yeah, I was doing the classes for 2 months. Yeah, 2-3 months, and then I jumped to give that test.
You're like, these dummies.
Yeah,
I learned this in 5th grade.
Right.
yeah.
I hear that a lot.
It's basic. It's just like, okay, I was like, this is the exam, but yeah,
It was easy for
it was
you.
not, yeah, it was good. The first thing that I was like, okay, I can do this now. But the English was it wasn't that good.
Okay. Well, that's understandable.
Yeah.
But everything else was, it was probably a breeze for you.
Yeah, I can do anything in Spanish. I was in Ecuador. I was in I don't know how to say it in English, like agronomía.
I have no idea what that is.
Neither do I. Hey Siri.
Google. Agronomía es, nos enseñaban cómo sembrar, cómo hacer parcelas, sembrar los árboles, en cuándo, como la luna, medir terrenos.
Is it like agriculture? Is
Yeah.
that-
Yes,
is that how
that's
you?
what I could have forgot the word. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I can't even say it. Can't even pronounce it. But that word,
Agriculture. Say it with me.
what she said, agriculture.
There you go. You got it.
I had to break it down.
Yeah.
Awesome. So that's who you were at 20 years old.
Yeah.
Just trying to figure it out.
Yes,
And your your brothers were
in Ecuador.
in Ecuador. How did you feel being separated from them?
It was hard. It was hard. It was, I was, when I got the notice, I was like, okay, you come to live with me. I was like, okay, I'm entre la espada y la pared. Because I couldn't leave them. Because at that time, my mom come to New York too. She came before, so I was in charge of them. But I was like, and that girl, I was like, I can do this again. I can do this to them. No puedo dejarlos
Sí.
otra vez.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the hard decision of my life. And I told them, they're in school, and I told them I will come back soon. But it takes me years to go back.
Yeah. But they're doing great now, though. They're doing awesome.
Yeah. Oh no, they are good students. They are good kids. We learn to do everything, so I know they will be okay. But yeah, it was hard.
I love your heart. I just love your heart because you're not thinking about yourself. Even when you're going to a different country, your heart is still with your brothers and the family out there and your traditions and
Yes.
But
Because I always
I feel like I think it's the same. Just in your tears, they probably feel the same. What? No, they don't probably feel. They do feel the same. This is real right now.
yeah. That was the first hard decision I have to make.
Mm-hmm.
With them.
Well, you're making it happen out here.
I'm planning to bring them here with me.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yes.
But don't bring them here to Chicago.
That's exactly
Well,
what
we'll
she's
see.
bringing up.
right. From
Well.
cold to cold.
Colder.
We'll plan then later where we can go. But yeah,
Gregory, can we get some tissue over here, please? Thank you. So the camera's at me right now while Gregory gets the tissue for Mayra. Just wanted to let you guys know, Gano Excel. This way? This way. Gano Excel. Right there, guys. I would say, Sarai, where can they pick this up?
Well, where on link wise or pick up?
So you want to
center?
put a link on this?
Yes, can we?
Yeah, we can put a link.
Okay.
So we'll put the link. It'll be right underneath Sarai. Like, switch the camera. It's gonna be right underneath her, right there. So
Yes.
Sarai, you can do like this, There you go. It'll be right there. You wanna hit that link, and you guys can grab some of this stuff. Look at I take this stuff, and like I said earlier, it gives me a lot of energy. I move because of this stuff, and my knees are really bad. If you guys always know, I always talk about my knees. So this stuff really, really works. Mix this with my co-host's CMOS. I'm telling you, you'll be Popeye.
Wow.
You guys will be
That's
running around
crazy.
like crazy.
Yeah.
And good energy, not bad energy. Good energy. You don't want to be drinking Red Bulls with this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Drink the good stuff. This is going to give you some good energy. So we're not done yet. I just want to give that little small commercial.
Well, before we end that commercial, we do have a pickup center in Berwyn.
Go ahead.
Yeah. So the pickup center Berwyn is located on 7117 West Roosevelt Road. So even if you buy online, you would just put we'll call Chicago, and then you would pick up your product there, and you save yourself that shipping cost.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Save some money. So he's coming with some savings.
Exactly.
So if you guys want to try that, make sure you guys try that. These ladies are making really big moves here in Chicago. You can catch them in every networking event.
At a networking event near you.
Definitely. So I don't know how old you are. So I can't go into the 30s, but I'm going to go into the 30s because you do have a 14-year-old. So in your 30s, and I know you're in your 30s now, nowhere in your 40s.
I am in my 30s.
Yeah.
I am in my 30s.
Who are you now?
Who am I now? A bad person. No cursing. Okay. I am someone who basically knows and understands that life is going to be whatever I decide I want it to be, you know, and that I'm in control of my life and where it goes, the things that I do. And right now I'm just a very focused person, you know, just focusing on what I know I want to accomplish, because I don't ever want to be in my deathbed thinking, what if, you know, like, what if I had done this, or what if I had taken this route? I want to leave saying, I know I did everything that I wanted to do and everything that I could do before I take my last breath.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Thank you.
Mayra, who are you now?
I'm the better version of myself right now. I learn, I look back, and now feel proud of me.
Mm-hmm.
Before I was more, and it takes me this almost last 4 years to see myself. But yeah, right now I see this woman how grow
Mm-hmm.
and how she feels now. Now I'm here and sharing with you and talking about all this, going back,
Mm-hmm.
because I didn't think that.
Mm-hmm.
Now I feel so much better. And I know that I will do this, and I'm trying to be a good mom, a good wife, a good friend, a good woman, this good person doing more for this world.
Cool. Very cool. I told you this could be like a therapy session. I did say
Yes.
it. So you mentioned you have a husband. What's his name?
Juan.
Juan. I know I've met him before, but for people to know.
Shout out to Juan.
Shout out to Juan.
Juan Munoz.
El amor de mi vida. Sí.
That's so sweet. That's so sweet. So how many kids with him?
I have 3.
Did you?
We have 2 girls
Uh-huh.
and 1 in the heaven.
One in heaven. Oh, okay. Yeah. I got one in heaven too. And I know what that is. Yeah. Yeah. God bless you. So, we know you got kids.
Yes, because I just told you.
Is there a significant other?
No significant other.
Not right now. Guys, she is free. She's a free woman.
No.
Zoom in on this because that means no. No.
Not dating, concentrating on
I'm-
yourself.
I'm
Focus.
concentrated on myself, focused. I've done the relationships, a lot of lessons learned. I don't regret any of them, right?
I got to stop you there. I got to stop both of you guys there. Relationships as being an entrepreneur. How hard is it? I find it, I'm a married man, and I find it sometimes it's hard because I'm married, but I got to be out there. I'm an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
Sometimes I get off of my regular job, right, my 9 to 5 with the city, and have to go to an event or have to do an interview or go to a podcast at somebody's other event. Do you find it to be hard when you're dating or married to be an entrepreneur?
Yeah. Well, I was with someone for a little over a year. And actually, well, there was many reasons why that ended. But during that time, yeah, at some point, I guess, even when you're with someone and you are, in your entrepreneurial journey, it still feels lonely, because either they're on a different journey than you are, or it doesn't, it feels lonely. So I figured, I'm like, well, I might as well just do this on my own, And not only that, I know there's still a lot of things that I need to personally work on myself in order for me to be that person for anyone else.
That's good.
Yeah.
Know that you'll be ready when you say you're ready, and you
Exactly.
say, you just want to throw yourself into a relationship just because you're solely, only because you're lonely.
Correct. Yeah. And I never feel alone. I mean, me and Mayra, she's like,
And we know that your friends know that.
Yes.
Your networking friends. If one's there, the other one's like somewhere behind her or somewhere.
Yeah.
she's here.
She's there. She's just talking to somebody else.
Yeah, I feel
Yo te
like
cubro
she's
la
more.
espalda.
I feel like she's more my wife than Juan's wife. Zoom in on that one too, okay?
One, run.
They
Just
say it's yours in the daily times. It's mine at night.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
like my husband.
We share Mayra.
Okay, one.
Not like that, okay? Not like that.
Not like that. Definitely
Wrong,
not like that.
wrong podcast.
That's the other podcast.
That's the other one.
Oh boy. So, what do you guys see for in the next Mayra first? Next 5 years, what do you want for yourself?
For myself, I was still working with coffee,
Mm-hmm.
and I want to be with my girls more, with my husband and my beautiful house, mi rancho, because I'm planting like all my plants since now. So
A ranch
yes,
here in Chicago.
It's gonna be a forest. It's gonna be a jungle in her
knows.
house.
She
Yes,
knows.
she loves
I
plants.
love plants.
Yeah.
Toda semilla que cae en mi mano está en una maceta.
Okay. All right.
Tengo muchas plantas de aguacate, manzana, limón, higo. Yeah.
And she tries to gift them. I'm like, if they come my way, they die.
Don't give her a plant.
No,
Don't.
no. So they're growing now, and I know in 5 years they will be ready to plant.
Okay. Awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So, next 5 years. Sarai,
Next
but
5
wait
years.
Wait a second. Before that.
Okay.
Before
I
the
was
5
ready.
years. I know you were. You were
Oh.
about to jump in. You're playing double dutch right there. You do something other than Gano Excel. You do either stocks or something like that?
I do. That's actually how this whole journey started. I was unfortunately part of are you familiar with the crypto things that they're doing?
Yes.
Like those crypto scams
Yeah.
where they collect money from the Latinos and they're like, yeah, we'll give you a certain amount back. Although I don't regret ever being a part of that, because that right there got me to the point of me even visualizing millions ever in my life, right? Because like I mentioned, most most of my life, it was always just work, survival. So when I went into that, I did the calculations where by 2024, I was supposed to already be at 500,000, so $500,000. And that's what actually opened my mind to even wanting to do the whole entrepreneurial journey and trying to invest. Was the fact that even though, because I was never someone, and until this day, if you ask me like, what's my clear passion, I wouldn't even be able to really answer that, right? Besides following what feels right to me and just continuing that. So remind me of the question again, because I feel like I'm going on.
I like that you pause because there's something I need to do.
Oh, okay.
This light is in your glasses, and it's like taking over.
It's taking over the shot.
The shots. And I want people to really pay attention to it and not pay attention to the light in your face.
Okay.
This is podcasting. This is what we do. So, camera on her one more time. That's better. Go ahead.
Okay. You can see me now.
Yes.
Okay. Repeat your question.
We're talking about what you do for the stocks.
All right. The investing. So I love investing first and foremost because anybody can do it, right? Anybody can go into the stock market. You can either, you can go the ETF route and get like an index, or you can go deep and actually look up the companies and all of that. And since at that time, my mentality was just, how do I make money and how do I multiply my money? So that's when I started going into crypto, doing it myself at this point, right? Crypto, the stock market, because I'm like, okay, you know how they normally say that if someone wins the lottery, they lose it within less than a year, right? Someone wins the lottery. But because they don't know anything about money, immediately you're thinking, well, I'm going to buy a car, I'm going to buy a house, I'm going to buy all this. But no one's actually thinking about how am I going to multiply that money so I don't have to physically work, you know.
How to make your money make money.
Yeah, so how to make your money make money. So at that point, when I had did my calculations on, okay, I'm going to be a $500,000, right? I was like, how am I going to make this grow? And I actually started to freak out for the first time. I'm like, why are you freaking out because you're going to have money? But it was more of like freaking out because I wouldn't even know what to do with this money. How am I going to make it grow? And that's when I started teaching myself about finances and teaching myself about investing money. And yeah, that's another thing. But I would consider that more of a hobby than anything.
Have you made some good money off of it?
I have. If I can tell you, my best stock pick was Carvana.
Carvana.
Carvana, you know, those vending machine, car vending machine.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I purchased their stock when it was about $3 to $4 back in 2022 when they were saying that the company was going to go bankrupt. My highest return was a 5.4K return percentage-wise on that stock. And that just, I was like, that's it.
How many did you get?
So I did sell some of it. How many did I get in total? I wouldn't be able to tell you specifically because I was like, okay, it went up. Let me get something else. Because I play with my money. Right? So like if this one's making me a good amount return, I'll grab some of that profit and I'll put it into another company. But that one was the one that like everything that I read, well, not a lot of things that I read, but one of the very first books that I read was Unshakable by Tony Robbins. I don't know if you're familiar with it.
Yes.
But a lot of these books tell you that anyone can invest. Anyone can invest money, right? It doesn't take a genius because even geniuses, right, with having the background, having the degrees, knowing all about market analytics, they still get it wrong. So I just flipped a coin and I'm like, okay, I'm hearing bad news. I'm going to invest some money. And that just gave me the confidence that I needed to keep going and going and going.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So what was your worst one? Were you like,
I've had, but that's the thing is that with my worst ones, I've been fortunate enough to not invest a lot of money in. So it is that flip of the coin, but it's like, okay, I'm not super upset when it gets delisted from the New York Stock Exchange because I've had I've had companies get delisted. That means that they're just completely out.
Right. They can't do it. They can't
Yeah,
play
like
around
the
no more.
stock is worth nothing.
Yeah.
It's not even on the OTC market, which is like the penny stocks. Yeah. So I've had a few of those. Don't get me wrong. I've had, but I feel like I've been more profitable than I have lost,
Awesome.
especially with like crypto, if you guys know.
So do you ever teach that, like to your family members and friends,
If they ask
or they
me.
don't care?
Well, I have certain people that I share like certain stocks with, like on Instagram. If they ask me, like we'll go back and forth. We'll be like, oh, what do you think about this one? What do you think about that one? Do I teach it? No. I can't. So we'll leave it at that, right? So everything I put out there is for entertainment purposes only. Yeah, you know?
Got it.
Yes.
Totally get it.
Yeah.
So now, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
I see myself as a multi-millionaire. And don't think it's because I want to just keep the money and just pile it up, but because I want to know the money game. I want to know the game of the world, you know? Like, I want to know everything. I want to know every crack it goes into. Like, to me, that's interesting, right? Because once you follow the money, you realize that everything has to do with money. And yeah, I want to crack the code.
Yeah.
That's where I see myself.
You just reminded me of Pinky and the Brain.
Yeah, that's us.
You want to take over the world?
That's us.
We used to say that.
You took me right there. I was like, that's what you saw
Not
me smiling.
necessarily. Oh, and then my evil plan is to make everyone vegan. Oh, that's how it started, actually. Let's go back.
Okay, let's go back.
I used to be a very cynical vegan. Like, I was one of those who'd be like, oh, you're murdering the animals. Stop. And then I would just wake up and I would be so miserable, right? I was just like, here I go again on TikTok telling how everyone's a murderer with their steak plate. And I'm like, okay, Sarai, pobre, no vas a hacer nada, you know? Like, you need resources if you want to make any kind of change in this world. And that's actually where that peak